I see it as one of the premier games in the College Bowl experience this year. When you talk about it, the tradition of USC and the tradition of Wisconsin, what two quality teams there are, and then you put it in prime time with the only game on at that time, you know, you got the whole nation watching. You know, what a great game for the nation, and what a great game for our two programs. You know, when you talk about the Pac-12 conference and the Big Ten conference, you know, you're talking about two of the premier leagues and two of their premier teams. So, you know, it's exciting for our players, it's exciting for our fans. I know it's been exciting for the city of San Diego. I've been asked for way too many tickets right now. I'm going to have to tell some people no. So it's one of the more intriguing matchups that there are out there in this bowl season, and I know it's something that the whole nation's going to be watching, and our kids are excited about that. Yeah, the front seven is without question one of the best that we've gone against all year. You know, in that 3-4 scheme, especially with the nose and the 2-4 techniques, to be able to two-gap things and hold that point line scrimmage. And then the four linebackers are without question the best we've gone against all year. You know, and then they bring them from everywhere, whether it's field back or inside back or boundary back or number 47 is one of the best pass rushers I've seen all season. You know, so it's one, a terrific scheme that they run. They do a tremendous job, but then you put the personnel that has really played very well and is extremely well coached. It's going to be a great challenge for us. And then you look in the back end. I thought they've held up extremely well in the back end. They put a lot of pressure on their DBs, a lot of times in man coverage or even in the quarters coverage. Their corners are on the island, and they're doing a tremendous job. Very, very well coached defense. It's going to be a great challenge for us.
We're really excited when we found out about the opportunity to come to San Diego and be a part of the Holiday Bowl, and then when you get the news of you matching up against USC, you know, Clay talked about it. It's two programs that have great tradition, and for us to be able to play against each other, you know, for players that come to Wisconsin and get a chance to play against, you know, great teams and opponents like USC. That's what you think about and dream about as a kid, and then to be able to do it in the Holiday Bowl. And again, Clay talked about it, but this is one of those games that I know personally, as a fan of college football, and then as a player and coaching it, you're hoping one time to get a chance to be a part of it. And so very appreciative of that, and certainly excited about the opportunity that we get to play against USC and really give, not just, you know, I've enjoyed just the last week and a half of getting to meet Clay and understand who he is. You know, one of our receivers coaches worked with him, and I think what they've done this year, and despite all the adversity, and to be playing their best football at the end of the year, it's quite a compliment, I think, to the people they have there, and I know our guys are excited. You throw on the tape and you know that you've got to play well, and I think that's our job now. We've been treated unbelievably well by the bowl, and had a great experience, and our job is to play what we're hoping is our best game at the end of the year against a great opponent. I think they're different than anyone that we've played, and I think that's part of the great challenge, and you know, it's certainly, I think, very skilled and well coached, and you know, offensively can be explosive, dynamic in the run game and in the throw game, and defensively, you know, present a lot of challenges to us. And so, I don't know if we've played a team quite. I don't believe we have, you know, quite like this, where you can just say, hey guys, you know, it wasn't like the first time we got the group together and say, okay, here's USC, they're just like, you know, someone else. It's and that's what makes it pretty neat though too, you know, for our players and the preparation. It's a whole new prep. It's not like you're taking parts of this plan or that plan. I think it's its own unique team opponent for us. Well, I've enjoyed, you know, the year that I've been able to spend with him, and I appreciate kind of his growth from when I was there and recruited him, and you know, was with him for his freshman year, but he certainly matured quite a bit. I think as a player, but probably more impressively as a person, and kind of how he's handled himself through the ups and downs of it, and Joel is much like this team, and certainly the seniors really have enjoyed and appreciate the time spent with them. And you know, I always thought that, you know, the goal is you earn the right to play more games. You know, you have your season, you earn the right to play more games, and we've earned the right not to just play a game, but to play in a really, you know, great bowl game against a great opponent. And Joel and that group of seniors, you know, that's a heck of a thing for them. And to be able to play one more time with them, and they get to play together, like I said, and not, this isn't one where you just got to say it, you know, and kind of make it feel it. It's a heck of an opponent, and it's a heck of a credit to that group for getting us this place, and our objective is to hopefully put and play our best game of the year. It has an effect, and you know, unfortunately, I lived that as a player at Wisconsin. I think now it's been fortunate. You have a little bit of an idea of what the kids are going through. It's I think it's hard on players, and that's why you appreciate what they've done, and I think it's brought this group together. You know, there's no doubt that you have different approaches. Each coach has a different approach, which eventually steers the direction of the program. And so I think those are some of the ramifications of changes. I think that, you know, your recruiting classes are disrupted, and those are all, I think, just kind of facts. And yet, I feel really fortunate to come into the group that was able to come in to and with, and certainly looking forward to continuing forward. But it's, I think it's hard on players, you know, and it's unsettling for them. And I think then I go back to, that's why I appreciate this group, having known what that's like and how they've hung together and worked with each other, and it's been pretty neat to see. Right, and explosive. You know, I think that's the one. I don't know if we've faced a team that is as explosive running the ball, throwing the ball, and we do. We feel good. You know, our defense has played well this year, and I think we'll be tested different this game than we have been all year, and that's what makes this a heck of a challenge. But anytime there's a challenge, it's an opportunity, right? And our guys are. They know we're not just going to walk out there and this is who we are. We got to earn everything we get, offensively, defensively, special teams, and I think our guys are excited to play. They're excited to play with each other one more time, but I know they're really excited to play this USC team, and it's got all the tradition. You can go back years and years, but this group, this team, grabs your attention right from the get-go, and so it's a heck of a challenge. But that's I think why you go to, you know, places like Wisconsin, USC, playing big games, and we're fortunate to be able to do that.